guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, if you didn't see the intro, I never formally announced it, but I'm gonna announce it right now. I drop more merch items, I'm a girl and I need things. So if you have been eyeing my makeup bag, I have been teasing in a lot of videos. Now is your chance to get it. It comes in this color. It also comes in a lighter pink color. It is also the phone case that I launched. Please don't mind the scuffs and the scratches because I did end up dropping my phone in it, but this is the color of the case that I have out on my Etsy shop right now. I'm a girl, I need things. It is double layered. It's very good protective, clearly because I dropped my phone and there's a whole bunch of scratches in it, but my phone did not break, so that's awesome. This one's also coming soon. It says that's a no from me and it's black, which I actually love this case too, and I feel like I might switch it to this one because I haven't and I want to rock my merch. I have a whole bunch of stuff on my Etsy right now. All my Halloween merch is 30% off the entire month of October, and after October I really am not bringing it back again, so get it while you can. We got stickers, cups, I have a mug, I have a travel mug, I got socks, I got sweatshirts, and I got t-shirts. So if you're interested in any of that, below in the description, if you'd like to go check it out, I would highly appreciate it. And if you do not purchase anything that is on sale, you could still use thank you 20 for 20% off. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get into the video. So hi guys, happy Saturday. It is the first weekend of October, so this just makes me happy. Halloween's coming, which I have to say, it feels weird this year. Like, it's not even just because of 2020, but it's just like, it's still, I don't know, like this weather's been like all weird all over the place. Like we had quite a few days in September where it was like cold and chilly, and then we had a lot of days in October which are kind of humid. There's also that. Didn't realize it was gonna be 40 degrees when I woke up this morning, so I didn't put my heat on, so I'm kind of stuffed up now. I hope you guys have a great day if you're watching this. Today's Saturday. Dave and I are doing our usual errands, everything that we usually do on a Saturday. I think I forgot to mention as well that this makeup bag comes in like 2 different sizes, so it comes in the giant size and also comes in the smaller size, and I believe it is the same. The other color of this makeup bag, which I don't have with me, is this color, I believe, so it's like not too far off. It's just a little bit lighter, very pretty. I'm going to be ordering samples soon of a hot pink color that I customized, so I don't know if it's going to look nice or not, so I didn't want to like put it out on my shop if I was like, I don't even know what this is gonna look like right now. We're also on the phone because my camera's dead. I gave you guys a bit of tea in my last vlog, Ready With Me, and I was like, I feel stupid for feeling emotions, like, which I shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like YouTube has made me feel like I can't really like talk about stuff constantly because seeing other YouTubers get ridiculed for it, and like, I don't want to be like that, and I don't want to get ridiculed for it. I've already been ridiculed enough this last few weeks, so I'm done. I'm really excited it's October. As I keep saying to you guys, a lot of exciting things are happening, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I've repeated it 10 times. But David and I finally bought like a real couch. We've had a futon for like 2 years that we've lived here. It's been fine, whatever, but now it's like we're at the point that if we start a family here, I don't want to put the baby on a futon, you know, like I want it to be more of a home. And I totally understand where he's coming from, being like, oh well, I don't want to invest in something and have to buy something else again, or have the cat destroy it, which I totally get, but at the same time, we have a cat, like what do you expect, you know, like I don't really care if this new couch gets destroyed, which sounds really bad, so don't come for me. I have a cat, she scratches, and half the time she does it anyways because she wants attention. Shout out to Elf, by the way, because apparently they have a holiday collection with this primer in it, and if you have not tried this primer, like you need to, like it's life-changing. I love it. It is like a spot clear dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer, which I have over here, but I'm trying to finish this first before I dive into anything else. I did end up opening some things when I left my makeup bag at my mom's. The Tarte face tape today, which I really like this foundation actually too. Basically it's like full coverage, but it doesn't feel really full coverage, which is nice because I know I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect, which I love this one too. This is one of my favorites. Really love this one, but it's very heavy. So it's like if I want like a real heavy look, there you go. My kids have been crazy, trying to enjoy the next few months. Like I'm not putting a lot of stress on myself with stuff. I'm not really into the whole thing where I talked about like making big life decisions. I kind of put it off a little bit. Ooh, this is kind of light for me. So I still have not made an appointment to get another permit yet, but I'm planning on doing that like the next week or so because I need to do it. I need to get that done before the end of 2020, and I thought like, oh, maybe I'll have my license by the end of the year. On the DMV site, and my sister made a permit appointment as well, so it's like we're gonna go and do it together. How cute. They're so backed up because of COVID, so I was just like, So I'm not getting it till like 2021. Okay, cool, whatever. Which I mean, it's fine anyway, because as far as getting my license and actually like getting a car, because I wanted to get one, you know, from a dealer and do the whole like car payment and everything like that. Having a car in general made me feel accomplished, but just I wanted to do like what my husband did and go through a dealer and like what many people do, the down payment and Y and Z, because I do have like money saved up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, so that kind of sucks now, or I'm gonna have to wait. And I don't know if I'm even going to be able to during that time, because we do want to start a family. Yeah, sneak peek. I know. Don't start like grinding on me or getting on me, guys. Ooh, I love the finish of this foundation. I'm going to talk about this in a favorites. You guys probably already heard about it, this Benefit concealer. I like it, but it's not like basically it's a nice concealer. If you want to spend the $20 to $30, however much money this is, go for it. I think the e.l.f. one is just as good, and it was $5. No offense to Benefit, love Benefit, but I feel like this is the first face product I've tried besides the bronzer and stuff. I'm going for a very simple look. I haven't worn eyeshadow in a very long time, but I'm gonna try and make it as simple as I can today, because I am filming some videos for you guys. I'm filming an unexpected haul, because here's the tea. I am still recovering as a shopaholic and a shopping addict. I have started to get a obsession with Shein, and it's not good. It's not good. And you guys will see that haul later this week, because I'm planning on posting this video first. But if it's the opposite, then whatever. I'm starting to get an obsession with Shein, and it's not really good. But it's also kind of good, because cheap, but not good, because shopping and all, it's cheap stuff from China, you know? So like, that's not good. The labor thing, that's not good. Sometimes when I get in my head, I get sad, I shop. A lot of you guys can relate to that, so that makes me very grateful, because that's what I did a lot of my 20s, and I don't want to be like that anymore. But I did end up getting some things. Got some like birthday decorations, which I know, birthday decorations, what? Yes, I got some birthday balloons that say 28, because your girl's gonna be 28 in 2 months, a month and a half, whatever. What? Like, it was crazy. It's so crazy, but I'm so happy about it. I feel like I wish I felt this good in my early 20s, you know? But of course, like, you gotta learn, you gotta grow to become who you are. Totally agree with that. You gotta go through life, you gotta figure it out. I finally, like, this sounds really kind of sad. Up until like a few months ago, I've held on everything, all of my past mistakes, everything from my teens into my 20s, and all the awful things that I have done, awful things people have done to me, like just playing it over and over. And I've always held on to that, and I've never really meant to. It just naturally kind of happened, and I've always kind of felt guilty for a lot of things that happened, but it's like I have no control over it anymore. It happened, it's over, let it go. But I've always kind of let that determine who I am. Be like, oh well, I'm like this because meh, this happened to me, and meh, because this boy did this to me, and this happened because I did this, and meh. And now it's kind of like, okay, well, you know what, we're over that, we're done with that. Like, it's 2020, and like there's so much more things going on in the world, as I've said multiple times, which is true. And I think 2020 was good for me, because it helped me grow up more and helped me realize I'm not my mistakes. I'm not that person anymore. I'm not the same person I was a year ago. I'm not the same person that I was like 10 years ago. I'm not the same person when I started YouTube. Like, I was 19 and now I'm 20. I'm 27, but I'm gonna be 28. So, you know, it's like, I'm not the same person, and everyone goes through things differently. And I'm gonna do a whole video about what I learned as an adult kind of video, or like things that I've like learned, because I think it's important, especially for some of you young guys and girls that do watch me, that are in your early 20s or your teenagers or whatever. I think it's important to know. And I know it's kind of like, you know, your parents tell you don't listen to your parents. Like, you don't listen to what they say. You're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But really, it's the truth. Life is just crazy. Things have a way of like, playing out for you and stuff too, which is awesome sometimes, and sucks some other times, because you need to learn a lesson from it. We're gonna take this off. I have the heat on now, and I'm like hot. It reminds me of David's mom. If you haven't been here, then you don't know. My mother-in-law, she always, like, she never turns the heat on until November. So if it's cold in September, October, like, you better bundle your ass up. I love her to death though. She's awesome. Like, I could not, literally, like, I see so many TikToks of like, yeah, I'm gonna just like put one of these colors in my crease or something today. I see so many TikToks and like videos of like my toxic mother-in-law. My mother-in-law wore a wedding dress to my wedding, XYZ. I am so grateful that I don't have crazy in-laws. I'm just very grateful for that, because like, I've said it before in my early 20s, and I've said it multiple times, but ever since I met David, his family's always been very accepting of me. They've always just like, you know, respected me, been accepting, and, you know, included me in their family. And I'm not gonna lie, since like I'm officially, well, it was even before that. Since before we even got married, I was like, out of David, his brother, and I, like, I'm the youngest, so like I'm the baby. So like when it comes to holidays, I get more spoiled, and like I that sounds really bad. I don't mean it to sound bad, but like you get what I mean. Like, especially since his mom, you know, had two boys. It's funny, my mom had two girls, and their both names are both Kathy, which is kind of ironic. But anyway, I'm just very grateful that his family is very, more so, not about the gifts or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I noticed that, like, I'm the baby and I'm the girl, so it's like, oh my god, how we get my girl things. Like, I don't know, I'm not meaning to sound conceited at all. It's really not. It's just what I've noticed, and I'm like, oh, alright, whatever. They've always been very accepting of me and with my anxiety and stuff like that, because I'll give you guys some real tea. Like, I don't really care about, like, I don't mind opening up about this anymore. So my ex's family, like, they were nice to me, but I also, like, here's the thing, I think that I was too immature, understand, and to, you know, I don't know, I was hanging around the wrong people, so like I didn't really use my manners as much as I should. I wasn't that good of a person, I feel like. Going into all I'm gonna say is, going into their family, they expected you to be very talkative, very social, very normal person, and I wasn't a normal person. I just learned years later that what I was dealing with was not my shyness, it was anxiety and social anxiety. I don't think that my ex could have understood that, and I made a whole video about that. He did not get that. He did not want that. He didn't want to deal with it. And I don't think his family did either, because I think that's part of the reason why we're not together. But you know, lesson learned, whatever. It just like, they were accepting of me. That situation kind of went both ways, where it was like, okay, I think they wanted to accept me, but they just couldn't. And plus, we were kids. We were 16 years old, you know, like, a kid, you don't know anything. Like, you think you know everything. You think you're on top of the world, and you're really not. And I don't know. But I still do say to this day that my ex's parents are part of the reason we broke up, because they're very family oriented. Like, they were very family oriented. I was too, like, I am too in my family, but it's just different, I guess. I don't know. I'm just very grateful for my in-laws and my my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, my aunt and uncle-in-law. I love David's family. They're just so cool. They're so nice and chill, and like they just love spending time with you, and they're good people. And he's in the bathroom, so you can probably hear everything I'm saying, but it's true. Like, I love him, and I love his family, and like, God couldn't have given me like a better husband and in-laws. Seriously, I'm blessed. Although I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this mascara. Kind of like, it's nice, but I don't think it's like as, like, this could be so much more full. But yeah, so that's really the tea. I feel like I've like carried that a lot with me too. Like, but like I was saying, like, a lot of my past mistakes and stuff, like, I'm not holding, like, I've held myself accountable for it, like, 100%. But now I'm kind of like, I'm at the age where I really have to let it go, because it's not doing me any good, and it's just making me feel like, oh, well, what could have been? What could I have done better? What could I, you know? And sometimes you can't help if you have anxiety, and it does keep you up at night, and you circle around your head and spiral about it. I don't know how I feel about this mascara. It just didn't really do much. I'm using the Tarte Big Ego one that I bought. I don't really know. Is it bad to say I like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise a little more, I think? Yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll just keep using this just to use it, unless it really starts to bother me. I'm happy that I'm not allowing myself to feel the like, yes, feel the reaper. I feel like there might have been karma in that too for me, like, whatever, because I was a little reckless when I was younger and everything. But I feel like I finally like learned that lesson of like, okay, well, you were this person then, you're not this person now, you are not that person anymore, let it go. I don't know. I'm just very happy it's gonna be Halloween soon. Everyone's talking about Halloween being canceled, and I'm just like, I don't know if I told my mom, like, just don't even bother trick-or-treating this year, but like doing the trick-or-treating for the kids, the candy. But everyone in my town is like making a big hissy fit about it as usual. Everyone in my town makes a hissy fit over everything, and I kind of regret being in that Facebook group, because oh my god, it's funny, the older generations, like, they just don't get it, and they don't understand, and it's like really funny. But Halloween this year, either I think my mom's gonna make like a shoot thing, clean out one of our drain pipes, and just like pass the candy that way to the kids. Told her, I was like, you know what, Mom, just don't even bother, we'll just hang out. Because not only that, Halloween's on a Saturday, so there's also a full moon, and the next day, and it's daylight savings time, so like a whole bunch of energy. Like, I gotta get my crystals ready. I'm excited. We just had a full moon, and I put my crystal out, so hopefully that just gave me a lot of positive vibes. I'm always scared of like being too happy because I'm afraid that things are just gonna fall apart again, because that's usually how it goes for me. But I'm trying not to think that way, because like life is just life, and like that's all you can, you know, like you just gotta go with the flow and see what happens. By the way, love this brow pencil. Don't think I'll buy it again because it was $11. It's retail for $11. The Winky Lux Unibrow. Love this. It's for like any color eyebrows, so it's like perfect for me. But I'll buy it again because it was $11. I'm kind of happy I'm not doing I laid off pomade for a bit because I think pomade looks a lot more harsh on me. A lot of people told me this Essence brow gel sucks, and I can see where they say that, because it is really good, but it's also sometimes my hairs do fall down, so there's that too. I'm not doing wing liner today. Okay, so I'm gonna try out this bronzer. My mom gave this to me from her Ipsy. It's ColourPop packaging. It's by Estate. Ooh, that's like really orange. Before I even do that, let me wipe away my powder. Duh. I like to like push the rest of it into my face so it doesn't make me extremely cakey. I don't know how well that works out in the long run. Yeah, this is like the first weekend that I've had in a while where I don't have to like, hold on, I have to sneeze again. Thank you. Let me rephrase that. This is the first weekend I've had in a while where I don't have to go anywhere, like besides doing errands. I don't have anything planned. Like I don't mind having things planned on the weekend. I really don't. But at the same time, okay, all right. I mean, I don't know. Again, with my whole like selfish with my time thing, I liked my time. So like I'm a little selfish. Next week I'm gonna start trying to make plans with people in the next few weeks just to see what's up. Thank you guys. I just want to say too, thank you guys for showing me, like for letting me know that I'm not the only one that feels that way when it comes to friends, because it's just so weird. Like as you get old, like when you're younger, you're like, oh yeah, I got my friends, I hang out with them 24/7. And like I see it on TikTok and they're like, do you ever have that one best friend you hang out with all the time? They're there like every day. And I'm like, no. Like no, I don't have that friend that's there all the time. Like I do. It's like we're adults, we're almost 30, but it just sucks because like I still want that. I don't want that to go away. Totally understand too, because you guys, well, you guys probably don't know, one of my best friends, Alba, she has 2 kids. She got married young, she had kids young. Totally understand where she's coming from. A lot of times we'd ask her to hang out and stuff, and she's like, I can't, I have my kids, or I can't because this or that. Like I totally get it now. I mean, I don't have kids yet, but like I understand, because like now it's like, okay, I work 40 hours a week too, and like I have, like my weekends are precious to me. They're very precious. So it's like if I choose to spend time with you on my weekends, you better be like better be grateful. Because I think I already briefly talked about the stuff that's going on the next few months, but I'm just gonna say quickly right now that November, next month's November. What the fuck? It's crazy. Birthday month. Every single day in November I will say it's my birthday, like I don't care. And Sam, you're 28 and you still act like a teenager. Yes, cool, thank you. Thanksgiving and Black Friday, which I don't even know what's going on for Thanksgiving. I ended up texting my aunt-in-law, but she didn't respond to me. That's like total confirmation. Oh, your in-laws really don't like you. No, she probably forgot. I'm gonna blend this out because it looks a little crazy. The COVID cases are rising again because kids are going back to school. The people are being a little more like, Trump tested positive. I mean, not for anything, that's what you get for being a dick. But that's just me. There's gonna be that. I'm gonna try and do like a brunch birthday if everyone doesn't end up going into quarantine again, because everyone keeps talking about this second wave of the virus, and I'm just like, okay, well, where? Like, bitch, where? Like, where's the virus? Like, let's go. So if we do get a second wave, obviously I'm not gonna be able to, I'll probably end up getting laid off again, and I won't be able to really do anything. But I'll probably just hang out with my mom and my sister. Danielle already told me she's going back in hibernation, like once it starts getting colder out, because she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not, no. She feels very comfortable hanging out with people as long as it's outside, which I totally get, because you really don't know who has this virus and who doesn't. Why did they just continue this? I'm so sad. L'Oreal, please bring this contour palette back. You guys know this was my favorite years ago. I found it on clearance for $7. It has like this perfect highlighter, and oh my god, this perfect contour for me. It's glowy, but it's not like chunky, and it's not like crazy. It's like perfect. I'm obsessed with it. I think that's something I'm gonna buy for myself for my birthday. I'm gonna buy some more MAC Fix Pluses. I really love MAC Fix Plus. I do. I think it's a really good setting spray. And the other one that I used, I ended up breaking, so I couldn't use the rest of it. I had like that much left. I was so mad. I was like, oh, that's a waste of $20. That's great. Sam, aren't there better setting sprays out there than MAC Fix Plus? Yes, but like, I bought that one for myself for my birthday. I remember that too. I'm starting to get back into my mode, like when I started YouTube, of like, oh, well, high-end things will just be a rarity for me to buy, you guys. Like, I'm not about buying expensive makeup all the time, which before I was like, buying expensive makeup all the time. I think I got sucked into that beauty world, you know, like I just have a lot of makeup now and I just don't feel like buying a lot of it. I mean, there's still things that I really want and other things I'm still gonna buy, probably, but it's definitely, I think you guys have noticed it too. Like, I just don't buy a lot of makeup. If I do, it's like mostly drugstore stuff. This was limited edition. I bought 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. I think I was using it as a display because I'm like psycho. I wish they'd made this bigger. Why didn't you make the watermelon one bigger? But once this is done, we're gonna switch to one of my other ones. Really trying to use up the stash, which has dwindled so, like, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, wow, I used to be like overflowing and now it's like there's empty spaces in it. Like, who am I? I ended up actually throwing out all my Jeffree Star ones. Speaking of, you guys heard the drama with that? I just have no words. I got no words. Liner. I need to get the iced latte lip liner, but I have used the Kylie coconut lip liner. Every time I want to go... Hi. Every time I want to go online, like buy another one of these, because I'm not that low, but the Kylie liner and the coconut liner are some of my favorites that I use. I do have like a smaller upper lip than lower lip. Like my lower lip is bigger than my top lip. I know every nude of Kylie's is like a different shade of nude. I really want to get the Girls Trip one. I really want to get I've been wanting to get Angel for years. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, Sam, this is like pointless because you're wearing a mask. Yes, but also if I'm wearing a mask, I don't put gloss on. So I'm not gonna put gloss on this because this is a matte lipstick. This is like one of the times where matte lipsticks really come in handy, is like during quarantine, during COVID. My basic weekend makeup, I don't know. I haven't really been wearing eyeshadow a lot lately. I probably should get back into it because it's fall. I just want to sit down and do like a real get ready with me, not a vlog one. So I'm sorry if this is like, hello. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Turn on bell post notifications so you know when I post a new video. I'm gonna put on some extra jewelry. I'm gonna wear a Fashion Nova sweatsuit today. And that's just gonna be my day. I'm gonna film videos and hang out with my husband on his last day off of this week. But I love you guys and I'll see you in my next one.